Yo, what's up, guys? Day 106, I believe. Day 106 of Road to 345. Another beautiful day, another beautiful start to the week. Monday, we get going. Let's see, a little reflection about the lift today. Overall, I don't know. I'm a little torn. I'm still struggling slightly with gauging my reps in reserve, and it's a little frustrating because it's almost like I'd rather just push every set to failure, because then I know where I'm ending the set. I'm ending it at failure, and I guess I could attribute it a little bit to my training age. Still a relatively young training age, so some sets I'm hitting that reps in reserve on point, and then other ones I might miss the mark or just straight up underestimate how strong I am in a certain lift. So yeah, and it's just something we're working through. I have full faith that I'll get the hang of it. I think I still put in quality work. I think on the squats today, I ended up doing an extra set because I didn't like how I just didn't like how it turned out. I think I underestimated my strength, and then I hit that 315 for 2 sets of 5 instead of 1. Just little stuff like that. I think I gotta push myself even more than I think I'm pushing myself, you know? And if it means that let's say today I pushed myself and I did 315 for 4, I think that's better for me mentally. I think it builds a little bit more, not resilience, but it just builds a little bit more, just not knowledge, let me think. Well, I can't think of a word right now, but what I'm basically trying to describe is I'm building I'm garnering a little bit more experience, accruing a little bit more knowledge about myself, and just seeing where my limits are, you know? And once I get a better gauge of the limits, then we could work around that. And I think it's really good to do that to yourself sometimes. Go to the point of failure. Go to the point when you're at failure. Try to see if you could even push more, because sometimes failure isn't even truly failure. And it's an ongoing battle. I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced that before, and it doesn't even have to be in lifting. In anything, you're swamped with work, and you think, this is my absolute limit, but then something else hits you, and then you get that done, and you're like, okay, that wasn't really my limit. What I was complaining about before is really insignificant in the grand scheme of things. It's really insignificant compared to what I've faced at other times or faced after. So that's just something for me, just kind of just thinking out loud and speaking out loud about how I want to approach how I might want to approach things going forward, especially this week. We just got to attack the week. Push myself to the point where if I have a few sets of 0 reps in reserve, a few failed attempts, I know I can look at that as for the better. So yeah, just keep getting after it, keep attacking the day. I was thinking about this on my walk to my car, how every day I need to think a little bit about how I want to articulate this, but I think every day should be a reflection of who you want to be, and a reflection of who you are. Now, that's coming with the wins, with the losses, with the imperfections, and with like the flawlessly executed tasks. It's all encompassed into your day. So you just have to approach every day with the mentality that you're gonna attack it in a very genuine way, in a way that reflects, again, who you are and who you want to be. And I think I got to embody that and really take that seriously and continue on my pursuit. But don't leave any doubt. Don't leave anything on the table, you know? I think a lot of people get caught up with regrets, with just general feelings that they potentially wanted to do more, but I don't want to live that way. And I really want, and this just goes beyond 3-4-5. In my mind, 3-4-5 is going to happen because I'm not gonna let it not happen. And it goes beyond 3-4-5. It goes to, I've talked about this a little bit before, but I want to get into the strength and conditioning field. And right now I'm just working towards my master's, getting prepared for my master's program. And I'm just reaching out to different people, trying to connect, trying to garner some experience, and just trying to accrue some knowledge in the field. And I live for this shit, man. I'm getting really serious today. I really live for this. I love watching just training. I love getting fired up by seeing other people really pushing themselves to the limit. And I think that's just a positive energy, a positive feedback loop that just keeps going in the field of strength and conditioning. So I know I will do what I'm set out to do, and I'm gonna just keep pushing toward that, pursuing that every single day, whether it's a small step or it's a big step, or it's even a step backwards. As I always say, a step backwards can still be a step forwards, so long as you have the right attitude and the right mentality about it after the step backwards happens. But yeah. All right, guys, that's enough of my serious yap today. We got softball tonight. Hopefully I could hit a nice little tater. Shout out to Bubba Mac. That's the legend that I'm trying to emulate right now. Hopefully we could get up to that status too later in the future. Hopefully we could have a road to Bubba Mac. Road to Bubba Mac ability. Road to dunking. Road to strength and conditioning. Mastermind extraordinaire. Whatever it is. Road to a loving brother, a loving son, not a loving father. Hopefully not anytime soon. But yeah, that's enough of the yaps today. I'm running a little bit late. I think we're gonna smash. Here's the meta: protein shake with vanilla. I have a vanilla honey protein shake, cereal, boom. Instead of the milk, the vanilla honey protein shake. That's the meta. Oh, one last thing before I go. Those new fucking Nikes that just dropped, the Tiempos, both the what are their names? I think one of them's like the Maestri or something. I think I'm cocking that name. The new two Tiempos that dropped, the Leggera or whatever. The one's 150 and then one's the high-end one that like Vitinha and stuff wears without the laces. The black ones that just dropped, absolutely fire. I might have to cop those. One or the other, I don't know yet. Comment down below if you've seen them, which one you think look better, and I might take your opinion and ride with that and end up copping whatever you comment. But yeah, I appreciate the support as always, guys. I will Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Instagram, Julian Pierce Training, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right? Stay freaky.